Hello and welcome to our short presentation on consultation under the new work health and safety laws. Whilst the new legislation will introduce changes to the way work health and safety is currently administered in some workplaces, consultation remains a key element in achieving a safe workplace. Consultation is a two-way exchange of information. It's about sharing information with workers and giving workers the opportunity to contribute to decisions affecting their health, safety and welfare at their workplace. The key changes from the current OHS Act are that the new Work Health and Safety Act places much broader responsibilities on persons conducting a business or undertaking. You'll hear this referred to as a PCBU. This is a new term which includes all employers and businesses. The person conducting a business or undertaking must now consult not just with their employees, but with their workers and other duty holders. The term worker includes employees, but also any person who carries out work for that business. For example, labour hire staff, volunteers, apprentices, contractors, and self-employed people. A person conducting a business or undertaking must consult, so far as is reasonably practicable, with workers who carry out work for the business or undertaking and who are, or are likely to be, directly affected by health and safety matters. There are a range of methods you can use to consult with your workers. The arrangements you put in place to consult with your workers should take into account the size of your business, how you normally talk with your workers, and what suits the workers. If you already have consultative mechanisms in place for your employees that work, don't get rid of them. Review them with your workers and decide how the existing arrangements can be used or modified to consult with other workers who do work for you. The WHS Act allows for a range of mechanisms to consult with workers, ranging from informal flexible methods such as toolbox talks to formal methods like the election of health and safety representatives by work groups and the forming of safety committees. You may find you need a combination of these mechanisms to consult in different circumstances. Consultation involves sharing information with all workers and needs to happen when identifying hazards and assessing risks from the work carried out or to be carried out, making decisions about ways to eliminate or minimize those risks, making decisions about the adequacy of facilities for the welfare of workers, proposing changes that may affect the health or safety of your workers, and making decisions about procedures for consulting with workers. And these could be used for resolving health or safety issues, monitoring the health of your workers, monitoring the conditions at the workplace, and providing information and training for your workers. However, it may be useful to also consult with workers about other matters, for example, when conducting investigations into incidents or near misses. Regular consultation is better than consulting on a case-by-case basis as issues arise because it allows you to identify and fix potential problems early. Where there's more than one person conducting a business or undertaking with a duty in the same health and safety matter, under the Work Health and Safety Act, they must consult, cooperate and coordinate activities with each other, so far as is reasonably practicable. For example, should a number of businesses be working together on a construction site, so maybe a principal contractor, a builder, a scaffolder and form workers, each of those persons and businesses must take proactive steps to consult with each other on safety matters, to the extent that it is reasonably practicable. Managing work health and safety risks is more effective if duty holders talk to each other about how the work should be done, so that the risk to health and safety is eliminated, or if this is not practicable, minimized. The main objective is to work cooperatively to prevent injury and illnesses. To sum up this presentation, a person conducting a business or undertaking replaces the term employer. The new Act adopts a broad definition of worker to recognise the changing nature of work relationships and to ensure health and safety protection is extended to all types of workers. Under the new work health and safety legislation, the duty to consult remains the same. However, the scope of the obligation has been broadened to include all workers, not just employees. A PCBU must consult with other duty holders and ensure, so far as is reasonably practicable, the health and safety of workers they engage and workers they influence or direct. They need to consult, cooperate and coordinate, the 3 C's. I'll say that again. Consult, cooperate and coordinate. The main objective is to work cooperatively to prevent injury and illnesses. A safe workplace is enhanced when people at the workplace talk to each other about potential health and safety problems and work together to find solutions. If you'd like further information about consultation, there are other short information sessions available on the WorkCover website that may be of interest, as well as a range of fact sheets and other useful information. For additional information on the new work health and safety legislation, check the WorkCover New South Wales or Safe Work Australia websites. Those details are on your screen. And that concludes our presentation.